3 or 4 and all that.
Absolutely right, Hornet. And our listeners are no different. So, all your video, what's been the most surprising part of this winning streak? Is there
That's
anything
better.
they're doing unsustainable?
Yeah, so Paul Butler's got 25 wins, Ashley's on 20, I'm on 6, Panda's on 5, you are on 3, Jake's 3, James Shaw's got 2, Cammy Williams has got Cammy Owens got 2.
Cammy Owens, yeah, one of them's with me, Ash and Sanders. Where me and Ash carried them. How am I against Boston Celtics again? I beat them, we beat them, we finished them, we took them home. Oh well. Here we are.
Yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. Already it's February.
Seeing Call of Duty World War II's free game.
Taking a look at Boston. Season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
And you know, for Boston,
I'm downloading World at War.
Taking the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of
Got zombies on it.
But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Ooh,
Yeah, they
might get
weren't
that
really
as
on
well.
anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
But no, I've already played these. It was on the other YouTube video that I made.
Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George.
That's going to look embarrassing when people look at the YouTube video like, we already played these.
Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot.
Oh, look at that for a pass. We don't mess about.
Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. First, don't you think that every trade deadline always seems to have a different feel to it?
Yeah, some years it seems like there's so much movement.
Are you joking? I had him. Why'd you follow me? Why would you?
Virtually no storylines. So hard to predict what happens year to year.
Harold, the pass to Dunn.
Come on,
Here's
George.
That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Hey, you have to respect the
I back you, Paul George.
not letting the
Top boy.
defense alter his shot.
Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smart passes to Tice. Inside, reverses, and Walker finishes it off.
Sloppy defending from me.
His quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the
Boom.
reverse.
Not sloppy finishing though.
Paul George will
2 points,
force
2
you to
assists.
stay
That's good.
balanced defensively, because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And here's Walker outside. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Morris against Tatum.
Let's go in.
Morris, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Smart passes to Walker. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage,
Boom.
that doesn't typically end well. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Tatum passes to Tice.
Need to force him to miss.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Walker's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can
about that.
a handful to defend for any guard.
Now Brown after the missed 3 from Dunn. Lets it go with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You don't want to let me in the paint, dude.
He's got 6.
Sent him shopping.
As he has progressed as a player. You know, Greg still has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader
Come on,
for
boys.
so long during his time.
Point lead
When
by
your
4
leader
points.
puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire
Simple.
the rest of that roster.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Tunes on
Coming
this are
into
mad
having
as well.
notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile.
Making some changes here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute
Oh,
gone.
they normally come
Well,
off.
he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Taking a look at Los
Quality
Angeles.
steal on me, but
They've got Paul George. Marcus Morris is out there. With
no one
Garrett.
marking me,
Then
no
that's Dunn,
pressure at
And
all.
it's Williams at the 2-guard spot. Celtics trail by 10. Walker in the corner. He kicks to Langford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That's
Yes.
from Dunn on the assist by George.
Come on.
Dunn's got the lead up to 10
8
now
points.
for the Clippers. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics.
Oh, no.
Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And the city of Boston, 12 championships
No,
since
stop it.
2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The
You and me,
fans
George.
are knowledgeable, they're passionate,
Out of there, George.
and they are justifiably proud.
George dishes to Dunn. In the corner, Harrell with it. From past the arc.
How am I not sinking any of
And
these?
he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
I'm not there.
Smart wide open. He fires. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
I'm never gonna
Now
get there.
just a 3-point Clipper lead. Here's Dunn. And the call
Yeah, we'll take the foul.
on the shot that sends him to the line. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say
Sink
right
that.
now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, 2 guys
Sink
come
that.
to my mind immediately.
Let's
and
go,
that's Joel
baby.
Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his 3-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that
Really?
you have to
Not a
guard him
foul.
out there.
Nice, okay,
They enter
calm.
the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are 2 of the most complete, dominant, 2-way big men in today's game.
Here's Tatum.
Boy, how
Didn't
about
go.
the hustle from Marcus
Oh,
Morris
no.
getting into the space of the shooter? That's nice. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
In the ball then. Pass it twice and there we go.
He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Chance, you know I'm
Coming off a
sinking it.
big game, his confidence couldn't be
I told you,
higher.
you know I was sinking that.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Tatum against George. Tatum passes to Williams. Just 5 on the clock.
Pop in here, going nowhere.
Dunn with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 8.
And then we pop that
A
there.
nice assist for
15
Williams.
points now. Only in second
Williams
half.
has got 4 assists in the game. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Tatum. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. The Clippers shooting at 50% in a decent group.
Yes.
2 points. That one goes.
I'm gonna mess that one up.
And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Williams. And here's Brown outside.
How's this something
Connects
like
from 3-point range. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Pop it up there.
Davis done on the assist by Green.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George against Brown. To the left wing.
No, he sent me back in. And he missed anyway.
And so it's the Los Angeles.
That were a bit sloppy. I want to be 19 points, 2 assists. Yeah, I can hear you, but
And with the
do a
second half
couple of
upon us,
solos.
we'll find
Oh,
out if
wow.
this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional
almost
performance
completed my
from
first season in
Man, he's
NBA
been
as well.
running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Oh, I shouldn't
Boy,
have
he
buttoned
has
off
been
that.
shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Around the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Harold.
Actually going to sink it.
And
No.
hit that one. Now Boston
They
takes
just
it
keep the
other
ball
way.
moving there.
Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
Walker against Dunn. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harold's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Pass.
And
Yes,
George.
George.
There we go. It's
I love
good.
George when he had this game. Paul George
has
is
got
a
the lead up
mad
to
boy.
13 now for Los Angeles. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Cantor checked in.
Look ahead all you want.
And
Big
it's
boys
good. 2
puts
points.
them away.
Fantastic ball movement. They're
13
picking
points in
them
the lead.
apart with their passing.
And the ability to stretch the floor from the power forward spot doors becoming almost a requirement. Worked out well for Marcus Morris.
Boy, when he comes into the league, Kevin, 2011, he was viewed as that
Go on, then.
classic tweener. That at one point was a negative level. The game has now shifted his direction because of his versatility.
Smart finds Tatum. And there's the pass to Walker.
You got him, you got him, you got him. No,
And he
you don't.
uses the glass on the lane.
No, you
He's
don't.
got 4 this quarter.
Go and get the ball and play.
Well, there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
George passes to Dunn. That one
How?
wide left. Celtics trail by 11. Right wing. Here's Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Walker's got 14 points for the game.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And his
Foul.
2 free throws
I'll
here.
take it.
Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you. You were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst.
Oh,
breaking
no.
new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career and what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I just tell
Nice.
young
Come
women,
on.
times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change.
Not meant to go to you, George. I do apologise,
I
bud.
have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Gav.
Celtics trail by 14. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Brown outside. And he drops in the
Oh,
layup
Mickey
off the
George, I
bounce.
thought you had
He's
this.
got 9.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Leonard kicks to George. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Walker.
A split.
Okay, been subbed off. Don't mind that. Get some air. Jeez, can you throw it back on? I'm still knackered, man.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Just speared me.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so
Not
he's been in a
myself.
comfort zone.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the shot goes down.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Williams finds Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dunn misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots.
You should have hit me so much sooner.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
But it's alright, I'm still
Dunn's
putting it
got
away.
7 now in this quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Boston shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, 3-pointer, is it?
He's off
There
on
we
the
go, see? And you're saying that were a bad foul. Come on.
From the line. He's been a solid,
See, we got the ball back
consistent
and then put it one.
his entire career.
Dunn passes to Green. Williams for 3. The Clippers rebound.
And we get the foul.
Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice
Don't
so far
miss.
for them.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81%
Don't miss.
as a team.
He hits both from the stripe. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Back right after this.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition
Assist
of teamwork
of
right
the
there, guys.
game.
I mean, what great communication between them. And
Picks
what
me
a
up.
beautiful feed.
Put it
And
up.
Greg, nothing
Put it
better
away.
than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
but
it's
straight
game,
to
innit,
the
really?
could happen. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Williams. Montrezl
I don't
Harrell
think
is
they
out
have the
there with
ability to
Green.
get back in.
Then there's Murray.
You're gonna
And it's
run up
Dunn
here?
in at the point. Tatum. He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal,
Look
but
out
you
for a
wonder,
pass.
should he have
Put it on a
moved
plate
just
for you,
one
Williams.
pass more?
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 17. And the rejection by Harrell. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession.
Love that
here.
from you, Harold. You're there to back me up.
Arch checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Murray.
The La Clippers.
Smart dishes to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock.
4, 3, 2,
Alone from 13.
1.
They get it again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has
Right
to
in front of that
continue
rim.
to take. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression. From
Yeah,
a
it will.
defensive standpoint, he does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Walker's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George is checked in. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
Los Angeles leading by 16.
Get out the paint, William.
Double team with Walker. George passes to Williams. That's good from Dunn on the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Passes it to Tice. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Walker. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Dunn.
Still not sunk a 3-point yet.
There's the pass to Tatum.
Wow, no way. I used all my bullets in my gun, man.
Wow.
You silly bugger, Matty. It's your first game on, though, isn't it?
To knock him off his path. That is nice.
And the Clippers call time here.
Chase this kid down.
Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think he's
We're not mess. I used like pretty much 40 rounds on the mag and jumped out, cracked his shield.
Because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength.
I'm at the top of him. 32 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. I've just been dominant in this game.
Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Smart finds Cantor. Out to the right wing.
That's that kid. Fuck that.
Here's Walker. Can't hit from 12. Clippers leading by 18. Dunn with it. He's picked up by Walker. George dishes to Dunn.
And then just pop it home.
Dunn's got 15 points in just the second half.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Pass to Tatum beyond the arc.
He's gone for it and he gets it.
That time from Walker.
What a beautiful stroke.
It's getting over though, really, isn't it?
You've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Dunn kicks to George. Back to Dunn. To the inside.
Georgie. You're my favourite player, George, but...
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Smart. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability
Still a
to
3-pointer.
You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in
yeah.
and did job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win,
Yes.
and an away win. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
To the paint, Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may
Keep
have
doubling me
felt
up.
it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Walker against Dunn. On the wing, Morris. From deep. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Morris with the block.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
Still more of it.
Cantor pulls it down.
Took one. There's 8 seconds left.
Fucking kid on this one, man. I'm not a clue.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
Alright, we're going to the next game.
You scumbag! Oh,
I could do better.
honestly.
From my threes. 36 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. We don't mess about out here. I've been popping through the time. Who we got next? Oh, I've got my All-Star games. rising star.
Say you're sorry now. Sorry.
It's okay.
Maybe I should stick with
This week on NBA 2K TV, we're joined by Kings legend Chris Webber. Plus, we have the winners of the Shoe Creator Contest, and you vote for the most popular. Robbie talks about some hidden gems in my team, and we have your...
Just trying to make sure everybody's stocked up so they're putting in.
Going into the All-Star game.
Welcome to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, it means a lot. You looking after the
Not gonna sit
company.
there.
Right, but
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get
USA
ready
versus the
for
world.
some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
So I'm not starting. I'm
And
asking
Kevin, you talked
questions.
about some
What?
something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Jaron Jackson. He's checked in for 8. Williamson comes
Sound
in for
like this
Marvin
kid.
Bagley. Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for Trae Young. So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Luka
Of
Doncic.
course I dunk on him.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Poirier in at the center position.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the 16-footer. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And rarely do you see a player like Doncic come in so polished, guys, at this age.
I mean, Doncic already looks like a 10-year vet. Very precise with every movement and decision he makes on the wing. Just a great knack for passing, plus that vision.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
And guys, since this game started back
Oh
in
my.
'94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game. with the
That's like
added
really, yeah.
element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Shut up, you balloon.
Shot's good.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do
There we
with
go.
defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Here's Poirier. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone in the
Yes.
mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. Here's Poirier.
I marked Doncic out again before. I'll do it again.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year.
Josh is not on yet. He's gone somewhere. Stop unplugging your mic and plugging it back in.
What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party and celebrate.
Well, all I can hear is...
There's no doubt about that. An All-Star week.
What are you doing?
I'm on NBA at the minute.
After another.
Coming up.
After this, yeah.
Dunn's got 6.
Come on, 6 points. Let's go.
How long have you been, mate? So I know it's when we start a game.
Yeah, I'd go into a game.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
6 again.
6 to shoot.
Man, I won it last night when I went off.
Yeah, I know.
Here's Doncic.
Hello.
Headshot, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense.
Josh wants to know if you're going in the game with him.
And it's USA heading to the bench with a
Yeah.
7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Yeah, he's on your level. We'll jump on to yours.
We've got more in store for
No,
you
just
right
said to
after
Joe when I
this.
fucked off last night, you and Ash must have won the next game you went in.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge.
I think it's just duos, mate. It's a lot easier. Because I was saying to Joe earlier, I think the thing is about it. If you're playing trios, and one of your players get knocked, one's got a cover, so like, put suppressive fire to stop him from rushing you, then the other one's got to revive. So as soon as you knock someone, it's basically 3v1. Because the other two are helpless, one's down, one's reviving, the other one's got to kind of just suppressing fire. So that's why you get rush all the time, that's why we struggle. Because if one of us were getting knocked, it's literally like 3v2, 3v1.
And that's usually the theme in this
But
game.
with duos,
I agree. I mean,
it's just a lot easier because you've got less to worry
They
about.
don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are
And like you
usually
say, you've got that,
pretty
and then
easy in this one.
like the look where the circle is.
Antetokounmpo against Dunn. Antetokounmpo can't get him to go.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild.
How can you not go and work anyway, Josh?
He's fucking killing me, mate.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Poirier. On the money with the shot from the left block.
And just solid play out of him that time.
Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are
Quite a
coming
good game, Joe. It's
for
2-4 at the minute.
Boy, the three-point
What?
shot has really been dropping for him.
Cologne against Leipzig.
And also knocking down the
You mean Leipzig?
because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Andre
Just try finishing with this kid, he's just fucking spun round and shot me in the face.
Young is subbed in
Oh,
for
that's
Colin
funny.
Sexton.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizes.
Gun shots good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you
Quick
can't
look away
say
for
that with
a bit of a
enough
warm-up.
emphasis. I mean,
Yeah.
the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
We got enough money, there's a better station as well.
And you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Moves back up. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for USA.
I was watching you this morning, Joe, while I was in bed.
What?
Here's a Kobo.
What, on NBA?
Yeah.
Lovely stuff, innit?
They say
Yeah,
it
it
was
looks
last
quite good
touched
to
by
be fair. It's
Carter.
one of them games I'd quite happily sit and watch it, but probably not play.
It's alright. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a right game. I love playing it, me.
You got it, Matt, haven't you? Been on it yet?
From the inbound.
No, I'm not big on it, mate.
Quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's only 7
Same with
quid.
Gasser.
Leading by 9. There's
Same with Gasser, he's always on it.
They get it.
NHL.
Is he on American football? Yeah, is he
Contact on
American
the shot.
football?
download it because I've got 750 gigabyte USB storage.
It's on tomorrow. What's happening? Is it another room?
They have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
There'll be a new map as well.
Both free throws good from out of the. Here's done. 15 points in the game. He kicks it to Ayton. Pass to Young. Out left to the wing. Shoots it. USA with another miss. Team World trails by 10 after Bill.
Thinks Barrett has great at recognition out on the floor.
Dunk shot's good. Back into it. It's a Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Josh threats Orange. We need to group up one.
Alright, I'm back in.
Change for Team World. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
You burst the
Yeah, it's
football,
mate, sorry, mate, it's mate.
They've got Marvin Bagley. Dunn is out there with Young.
52 seconds
Then
before
it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Porter at the 3.
Let's come back down again.
Here's a
I think it's them that are warring over there, you know, you see them people that are coming up on the map every now and then.
Kobo's got his first basket of the night.
How'd you loot? Want to go for them or what? I've got to do something for them.
3 or 4 to start.
So Team World is 5 right now. Hachimura out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Barrett. It's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Outside, Antetokounmpo bangs home the trifecta.
We've never got enough to
7
load out
points in the game.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Dunn dishes to Ayton. A
A
rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barrett, no good. USA leading by 16.
Right, let's go get load out.
Here's Dunn. And he drops it in from the low post.
Let's
got
go.
21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer.
At one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
What the
Quick
fuck's
first
going
step
on?
there. Bagley's faster than most players his size. He gets up on you in a hurry.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for USA.
I thought maybe they threw off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Get on.
First one falls through.
Wow.
These guys is
They were fucking about near these houses down there, weren't they?
specific. Talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with
They're going to jump onto this building here, Josh.
about the
this one is it?
how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Yeah, we'll have the foul.
He's checked in for USA. Michael Porter's out there with Carter. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Ayton in at the center.
I've managed to get on something.
Do business.
Yeah, no worries. Barry Armour down
Here's
here.
a Kobo. And stolen by
I
Dunn.
mean, I can easily get back up to it.
And the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost
I
no
don't want to
holes
let
in their
up. I want my opponents to
performance.
do it.
Sure, it's only hours. Yeah, sure, it's only hours.
Well, you'll see the hours at least 5.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up,
No, there's only
shaping
one.
up
That
to be a
means it's
great
just our
game.
game.
I mean, strong
think so, yeah. I think that
performances
means
throughout,
it's
and
only us
they've really
in
been
this
strong
area.
on the
That one, a
Main
little
circles
long.
there. Is there what we can do? Is there any play?
With consistency, 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show
been
more
in, though,
fight. Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for winning.
Apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's busy after that.
No way.
Under that
Barrett with
week
the
on
ball.
them, mate.
Now guarded by
In
Porter.
fact,
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change
oh, that's a
direction
race bastard,
at full
that. It's
speed.
outside at circle, isn't it?
Porter gets to Dunn.
Greened it.
Again, USA.
Because ideally, Josh, they want to do it after the circle's coming, you know, so they see the circle after.
Doncic.
Offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And this is how you want to come out of the half.
We're going to see circle, though, that's going to come in after
I
this,
like
you
the
know what I mean?
disposition and
So if we
attitude
can
since
start heading
halftime.
early,
They're patiently
there
looking
you
for
go.
good shots.
It's
We're
all
going to
in
carry
by
that play
USA.
more, kid.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
Wait, so we want to go
Hits the three-point
TV station, that's
And
it.
that's
That's
getting
I
it
don't
done
miss
deep.
these.
That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom
Can't get
to
out
show
there.
your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing ovation.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. 4-on-3 break. Here's Sexton. That's in.
Not much right. If I want an assist, I'll give you an assist, but
Dunn's got 4 assists now tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Count that one. Dunn's got 44.
Wow, unconscious. This quarter, they're riding that hot hand.
Here's a Kobo. Dunn covering. Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. And Team World, another three.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
No, about that one.
It's the only one on stage.
On offense, here's Team World. Good ball movement here by Team World. Akobo, the pass to Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness.
Doncic gonna bottle it.
Physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
Williamson is checked in for USA. Karuch is checked in for Team World. Antetokounmpo comes in for Barrett. Back to Dunn. Pulls up.
Focus is stuff behind me, though.
Ayton trying to break free. And that one's good. Williamson.
What you like for ammo?
Consistently in attack.
Just to get rid of that.
Rabid intensity
Just get rid of it.
on the backboard.
Well, I've already got one. So it's up to you if you want to cheap ammo in case we ever need it. So if I get down,
got 24.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Williamson, the pass to Dunn.
Nice, six.
All of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
I got anyone on the art leads.
Here's a Kobo.
Enough for UAV's a cent, to be honest.
And it's a Kobo missing.
I'm going to buy some goodies up.
Now Dunn.
Bye. UAV.
Ayton at the elbow.
And then I'll drop rest of money, Josh. I'll let you buy UAV.
Launches it.
Oh, you've got plus strength now.
Oh, no way.
Buy UAV, use it, and then pick your crystal back up.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
But a duo over in there then. And then
Blatant contact.
2 duos in there actually.
Simple.
So we can't get
2 duos. You can actually ignore them completely.
Inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Can I ignore them?
Players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, you think there's any video tape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology, if you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right. I do know officials do that too in their locker room.
Pick this up instead. I reckon that would be useful. Armor box.
And it's done penetrating.
How am I'm on a cold streak now.
Come on.
Right side.
Hey, Josh, we push these. I've had shots now.
And he goes in for the dunk.
That pass into the paint.
He's behind there, but it's going to his mate. You see him?
Dead on target.
Karuch has gone 100% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting.
Yeah. He's in there.
I think I've got this.
From over here, you can see.
I've got him on heartbeat, Matt.
Use
No
UAV.
question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact.
Wow, no.
It looks like he's over there on the heartbeat. I've just moved to this White
There you
House.
go. Needed that.
I don't think he's actually in this White House.
No, he's in the White House. That's where he is.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I can hear him moving about.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it.
He's upstairs.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart